Hello everyone! Late last year, I published a blog post about how I was leveraging AI in all of my workflows to improve my productivity. One of the main takeaways was that now our roles as developers was more of a coding orchestrator as opposed to an implementer. I created some Gantt charts to show how instead of approaching developer tasks sequentially, the traditional development, we could create overlaps by providing instructions to coding agents and reviewing its output later. This way, while an agent is implementing one of the tasks, I can work on reviewing or instructing another agent to tackle a different one. Many people are working on the entire process automation, even the orchestrating part. However, I feel that my role as an orchestrator is still very valuable. I provide guidance, make design decisions, evaluate trade-offs, and so on. Things where the LLM will usually fail. I also try to instruct the agents to perform the tasks in the same careful way I do them as a human. As a result, I usually have multiple coding agent sessions open at once in several computers and for several projects. This is quite messy to organize and hard to keep track on. I sometimes forget about a session and only recover it hours or even days later. That's why I built the prototype I will be showing you today. So this is a self-hosted application, and it's a dashboard of my currently opened coding agent sessions. These days, I'm mostly using Claude Code, but this could be provided for any kind of CLI coding agent. Usually, if they have hooks, it would work. So the dashboard shows the different projects that I have a coding agent session open, and a card for each one. So the card shows the name of the project, the initial prompt that was triggered during the coding agent session, the Git branch that the project has currently checked out, the system where this is running. So I have a Fedora machine and a MacBook Pro, the one I'm showing the demo today, and the session duration, the currently model in use, and the amount of context that has been used. This is actually quite a valuable information, because as it gets filled, the LLM becomes less stable. So we want to keep this in the lower numbers. It also has a final row where it shows what's actually happening at the moment. So for example, for this one, I'm waiting for input, and this one needs my permission. So this one is actually the one on the right? So it's waiting on my permission. One of the other cool things that I recently implemented was to allow the remote session attachment. So for example, I'm going to start a new session here. And as you can see, it immediately shows up in my dashboard. But the cool thing is that I can actually attach to this terminal session and ask it to do something. What's the project about, right? You see that as I type, the other terminal is actually refreshing with what I'm typing. So I can actually control this while I'm on the go, maybe picking up the kids from school and so on. So I can start this, and as you can see, it shows that it's working, and I can now go for the other one. For example, this one is requiring my permission. It wants to remove a file, so I can actually give it from the remote terminal. Yeah, so that should be ready. So as you can see, this is actually providing a lot of useful features for me. It's still an early proof of concept, but I think that it can be extended, and it actually provides a little bit of insights of what we might be looking into the future of coding. I hope you enjoyed the demo, and thanks for watching. I'm waiting for your input.